Good.
All right, so we are on the edge of what was the Paleozoic Great Permian Sea. If you look out that way, you can see where an ocean was
That way.
down in that valley. And then the Permian Basin goes north all the way up past Midland, Odessa, a couple of 100 miles, and west towards Hobbs, New Mexico. It is still to this day the most productive oil reserve on planet Earth, even more productive than anything in Saudi Arabia. And here's an interesting thing. Just beyond that ridge out there is a ranch called Parker Ranch. And when they hit oil on Parker Ranch, ultimately the output of that well was 58,000 barrels an hour estimated. They had no way to control the flow. Today, it still is producing tens of thousands of barrels a day, and that's like 70, 80 years at this point. Just down the road is a town called Iraan, which is famous for only one thing, really. The guy who wrote the comic strip Alley-Oop is from Iraan. And of course, it's in the middle of all of this oil production. But the interesting thing to me here are the land formations and the way that the uplift formed the sea. And this was all once filled with dinosaurs, and they died and they became dinosaur wine under the ground.
Which powered our wonderful machines.
Yeah. Without dinosaur wine, we wouldn't be here.
All right. So I was conjecturing earlier, how the hell did it be called Iraan? I don't get it.
I think it was named after a son and daughter of the guy who founded the town. And he didn't want to just name it after his daughter or just his son, so I think he called it Iraan.
That's ridiculous, but okay.
Yeah, but we have in Texas, we have had a governor whose last name was Hogg, and he named his daughter Ima. So this Iraan thing is not the most absurd thing that we have here.
Welcome to freaking Texas. All right. Say Greta goes nowhere.
And Greta goes nowhere, ladies and gentlemen.